Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I am decorating the inside of a house I built. It is based off the suspension card, tarot card in the Life and Death expansion pack, and it has a Vladdy Daddy, or Vladis Strauss if you don't know, on it. And so yeah, I did a very vampire. I used a lot of stuff from the vampire stuff and Life and Death and whatnot for it, and I went with red and black for a lot of the stuff, for really dark browns. And I guess I edited too far to where I didn't show you the outside of the house, but you'll see it at the end. So here I'm just doing the little entryway, not a whole lot, just some like cabinet that I didn't know and I actually really like from the vampires, I guess game pack is what it was. And then some little decoration, just a plant and some magazines, because the whole thing that I'm doing with this is it is a house based off of it. It is a home, like people still live there, so it's still very modern, but it has the elements of it. So yeah, so here I did a house for a cat too, like it'll have a pet cat in it. And then I have been dying to use that flower arranging table, and I haven't made a home big enough to house it, and I was like, finally, yes. Now I don't know if it's functional or not, but let's hope so. I didn't really test it out yet. Um and then here I did add the little raven from the Life and Death, or it might be a crow. I can't remember. And just a cat scratching post. And then here I wanted to make a little entry walkway carpet. And it takes me a couple tries to get that straight because the stairs aren't perfectly in the middle, which is unfortunate for me. And I didn't realize that. So, yeah. But I'm trying to do this whole series, and like I've said in other videos, even ones that aren't even about this series, I hope I can do all of them, but it is really hard to try to find pictures of them all that's not in game, and yeah. So here I'm adding decoration on the walls because the house is just so big that I was like, this house definitely needs it. So I just added a bunch of random stuff, a lot of the cracks and stuff like that in the walls and torn up looking type of stuff. So I was gonna put that there, but then I decided to put it on that wall over there. And I went to the Life and Death thing, which it took me forever to find, so I just put it on like the filter or whatever eventually to get that tarot card, because in the game you can also, like, there are also designs for the wall. And it took me forever to find it. I had the hardest time finding that one. And I'm pretty sure I went over it like 2 or 3 times and just didn't even realize. But here it is. Yeah, it's just Vlad hanging upside down. So then I didn't know where to go next. So I went with the kitchen. And the kitchen is this little area over here because I didn't want to have a bathroom like connected to the kitchen. Like, I thought that was kind of unsanitary. So one of the bathrooms is connected to the living room. And that little area behind you, I just did for more of an appeal to the eye when building. I don't actually use it as a room. But of course, anybody who downloads this or anything like that, or maybe if I go and play with it, I will. But yeah, and I will say, this is the biggest family home I've done so far. And because it has 2 bedrooms, well, it has 3 bedrooms and a master bedroom. And it has 3 bathrooms. Yet I forgot to make a kitchen. Or not a kitchen, a dining room. So, yeah. I did add a table, though. I know in some of my smaller builds I don't, but your sim will choose between literally the table in a whole room you've made for them, or their couch, and a lot of times they will go to the couch. So here I was ready to just move on, but eventually I did add upper cabinets just because the area is so big that I felt like it definitely needed it. Like, once again, some of my builds, I either forget about it or I just don't put them in because I don't feel like it. Because while they do have like that eye appeal to you, your Sims never use it. And yeah. And so yeah. But it is what it is. So then I added some decoration, and I know a lot of it isn't red. This video ended up being almost an hour long, so I was like really trying to go as fast as I could but still put detail and effort into it. And I also had to stop a couple times because I don't remember why I had to stop recording and then start recording again, but I did because, well, I just said I don't remember, but I'm sure there was something going on. I'm not quite sure what it was. But yeah, so here I did some more of the little like cracks in the walls and stuff like that. And then I did the filter again and I put the little like portraits, I guess, over there. And I wanted to find something that was like, okay, this is for the kitchen type thing. And so I just put that there, which honestly would have served better in the entryway or the hallway, but some people put that stuff in the kitchen. Like, we have something similar like that in my home where we put like some of our mail and stuff right there, and we have flashlights and like house keys and stuff there. So yeah, here I decided to put a bath instead of either a shower or a both combo because I don't know, I felt like it, I guess. I don't really use just baths alone in building. So I was like, why not? Let's go for it, because I have 2 other bathrooms. So it'll be fine. So here, this house has 2 toddlers in it for, is what I built it for. Obviously, if I do remember to upload this to the gallery, obviously change whatever you need. That goes without saying. But yeah, I just need to fill up that area, and I couldn't think of anything better. So yeah, and then I put this little towel thing on the wall and called it a day. I will go back and add a bath mat, but I forgot about it at the time. So here we are in the living room, and I was trying to find like a TV stand because yeah, I needed one. But so for my builds on the gallery, I have a couple up there. I can't exactly remember what ones I have off the top of my head. But there is some up there, and I'll have to put my gallery ID in my description from now on. So yeah, because I don't think I've done a video where I formally said that. So here I am formally saying it, and I'll say it again at the end of the video just in case, and I guess from now on. But yeah, I always forget to upload them to the gallery. Like, I go and record the videos, I edit them, I voice them over, and then I, save it, and then I go back into my game, and I'll set up builds for another recording, or I'll record some more, or whatever, and then I'll go and, like, take pictures of builds, and then come back, make a, what would that be called? A cover? A thumbnail for the video, and, yeah, I always forget about uploading it to the gallery. So, yeah. But here we are. I was like, what am I going to put over here? Because I was like, obviously, like, a bookcase and, like, a chair to read, but there's still so much room. So I added a desk, and I did not know, I really like that chair in the black. I think it's really cute. So yeah, I had to make sure it would fit there, and of course it did, because I move objects on. So yeah, so here I had a lot of space, and I really didn't know what to put there, because I didn't want a bookcase that was gonna block the windows out. And now that I remember, I added, and you'll see, I added curtains or like drapes or whatever you want to call them to the kids' room, and I meant to do it for the rest of the house, and I never did. I am so bad. I always forget curtains. I always forget them. So here, since this is a family home, like I said, there's 2 toddlers. I don't want to spoil the rest of the video, but minimum there's 2 toddlers. It is a family home, so they might play games or something. Here, I just added some random stuff, added some decoration, some rugs. This rug was a lot bigger than I thought, and I always forget how big it truly is until I see it. And again, I added the nursery, or the storybook nursery kit rug for under there, because it was like the perfect size. And that's where that bookcase actually comes from, is from that kit. And I normally don't buy kits. They're like $5. I would rather have like a game pack or a stuff pack or expansion pack versus a kit. I think kits are good for like clutter and stuff like that, but why not just put it in the expansion pack, But at the same time, I understand like why somebody wouldn't make an expansion pack all about clutter. Like, I get it. So yeah, here I had to find something to put over there, so I put a little music thingy. I love putting that in like small little spaces. Here I am adding the bath mat, and I was like, that is way too tiny. So I went with this one that I always do, and I kept the red because, like I said, I'm trying to do, red and black. That was the living room, and I was like, I need to put something up there. So I put those like little scratch marks above there, because I was like, maybe the cat has been scratching at the walls, Then I put some more portraits right there, yeah, I did put them there. And then here I put some more, I guess, damaged look to it. So then I didn't know what to do, so I moved on to the bathroom. And I did, obviously, a sink and toilet and whatnot. But I think I did a shower tub combo, or maybe just a single shower. I cannot remember. I did just a single shower in here, yeah. And it's kind of like it's a really long bathroom. I made it a long bathroom instead of more of a wider bathroom, which is fine. It just makes it a little like weird to lay things out sometimes. So I just put a plant in the corner, and then in between the sink and the toilet, I put a little hamper, but not a hamper that's gonna make me have to get like a washer and dryer. And then I put that on the wall because I was like, I don't know where else to put that. Like, that seems like the best option. So I was gonna start on that room, and then I decided to start in the first toddler room. So in my my vision was they're twins, right? And one was a boy and one was a girl. And so I did like a brown color because it was just one of the wallpapers that I liked from the vampire pack, and called it a day. So I did kind of change the layout a time or two in here. I liked it, and then I didn't like it, and then yeah. So here I am trying to find a little blarfy type of thing, and I found that one that I think actually came with vampires, and I really liked it. Here I found a little dollhouse, and I was like, perfect, it can fit in here. So I just had to change where the dresser was at because it was getting like kind of hard to see in the room. And then of course the toy box. I do love filling up my rooms like every inch of the wall, even in smaller ones. Not so much in the bigger rooms. Here I found that little statue, and I was like, maybe they made it with their twin, or like their mom or dad, or their parent, whatever, guardian that ends up living here. Was just kind of the idea. Then I scattered some toys around because it is a kid's room, and I had to get a stuffed animal. So I chose this little like sloth thingy, and I just kind of put it somewhere because once again, it's a toddler's room. It's gonna be a mess. Little pet bed for the cat in case the cat wants to come and chill with the toddler. So yeah, here I'm just decorating, and I was gonna put the plant closest to the bed, and I was like, no, I'm gonna put it farther away from the bed so the toddler doesn't mess with it. And you might be thinking, so then why put a plant in the toddler's room at all? Because I have to. Something about a plant in a room really helps me. So I put a bunch of like random like stickers and stuff up. I didn't put any of the like scratch marks or any of that. I don't think in any of the bedrooms. I mean, by the time I got to the master bedroom, I was starting to get a little burnt out. But I also didn't want to put it in the kids' room because I was like, no, it's a kids' room. Maybe they wouldn't like that. So here I put a little seating thing and then the dresser. Obviously, this is more focused towards a girl toddler. Obviously, it doesn't really matter because colors are colors and not genders. It doesn't really matter. But I kind of lined it up like that, and then I was like, I put a dollhouse in the other toddler's room. So, you know, it is what it is. So I changed it out and I put the toy box over there so the sim could still get to it. So then I decided to raise up a couple toys and put them on top of the toy box. Like, it is a toddler. I didn't want to put my toys away because I'm distracted or I just simply don't want to. Toddler behavior. And then I scattered some more on the floor. And I put the same type of decoration up for the sim, from the sim in this room, just a different color. So yeah, and then I put this little statue here in the corner because I couldn't think of what else to put there. And I was trying to like go back and look and see what I had in there. So I put that stuffed animal there, and I know the purple on purple may be killing you. It's killing me now that I'm looking at it, but it'll be fine. Of course, a pet bed in there, and I had to get a little plant. I was going to put that big bouquet, and I was like, no, I'm going to save it for something else. So I put just a little small pink flower in there. For the walls, I tried to find, more purple kind of colored stuff in there, like stickers and stuff like that, kind of like I did brown in the other toddler room. And here you will see the great envision of curtains in my Sims room. And so I started doing that. I had to go back and fix some of them because they weren't lined up correctly. And yeah. So here I am going back and doing it in the other toddler room, and I went with black instead of a brown because, quite frankly, I couldn't find one, and I just called it a day. So in here, I went ahead and did the curtains already in this kid's room, and I did pink because the color scheme is pink, and I did a little bit of a different one because this sim is a child, not a toddler, so there's a little bit of a difference there. So I grabbed a random pink bed. I think that came with Discover University, maybe. And I got this from, I think it's high school years. I love that nightstand. I don't know. I think it's so cute. And just the matching dresser for it because the colors will match a little bit better. And then I went into the kids' stuff. And I was like, okay, toddler has a dollhouse. Toddler has the little like tent thingy. What else? I did a bookshelf, and then obviously a pink Blarfy, and then of course a toy box to store all the little fun toys. And then I did another activity in there for them, and I did the crafting table. I was thinking of doing the game table, but I kind of skipped out on it, and I don't know why because I could have made it work. Of course a pet bed, and then I went to go find their own chair for reading, kind of like how it is in the living room. Maybe they're like, oh, I want that. And I had already used the bear chair, in another build a while ago. And so I was like, I don't ever really use a lot of these, so I'm gonna kind of rotate it out. So here I went to go find some more just like junk for, the dressers and stuff for kids. So, and I ended up putting some little storybook thing on top of the bookshelf. And here I found a quote-unquote stuffed animal. I feel like this could pass as a stuffed animal. And instead of putting it on the bed or on the ground, I put it on the chair, and I thought that was kind of cute. So then I put a little nightlight kind of thing And then, of course, here comes the wall decorations, because I have to. I thought that was cute, peeking behind the dresser. And then I found that. But then I was like, wait, these pictures? Yes. And then I was like, I kind of like that better over the bed. Then that. So I put that there. And I struggled to find something else. So then I was like, okay, let me look at all the swatches for everything. And I couldn't find any for a second, and then I finally found some coral, and I was like, okay, good enough for me. So then we go down to the basement, and this is where the parents' bedroom is and an ensuite. So I did the bathroom first, and I accidentally kept with the pink theme for a second, at least with the bathtub, before I realized, like, what am I doing? And eventually you'll see me go back and fix it. And I put in, obviously, a mirror. And I was like, I need something next to the toilet because that's a big gap. So I put in that little, I guess it's a towel holder medicine cabinet. I don't know what to call that. Bath mat. And I was like, this looks weird. So then I went with the red, and I thought it was gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous with that red and black. I love that swatch on the shower. And then I moved on to the bedroom. And by the time I reached the bedroom, I was feeling very burnt out. And I was like, this is the last room I have to do. I just have to keep going with it. And so, yeah. I put a dresser in, nightstand. I changed the place of the dresser at first. From where it was at first, I should say. And then I was like, I haven't done a vanity in a while. I should get a vanity. And I ended up also doing a full-length mirror because everybody needs to know, like, what their outfit looks fully. So I did that. And I was trying to find a chair, and then eventually I do decorate and whatnot. Which, by the way, me finding a lamp for whatever reason was really hard. So, yeah. I did all the plants at once. This is what I kind of, well, apparently I didn't do it this time. But this is kind of what I do. I just kind of speed run it really quickly, and I stop caring a little bit. Sometimes if I scroll too fast, my little, like, options tab thing or whatever comes up. So I did some decorating, and I was gonna get them, like, a comfy chair, but I couldn't find one that I liked. So I just went with this one that matches the brown. And here I'm gonna go look for a lamp, and it's gonna take me forever. Now, with there only being 2 minutes left of the video, I forgot 2 minutes yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please do all the fun things like liking, comment, subscribing, and whatnot. And I hope you like the house. I will see you all very, very shortly with another video. Bye!